Today's discussion and topic is peering over the fiscal cliff, the post-election kind of analysis as what does this mean to businesses, taxpayers in general? What planning can we consider now in light of the developments that are going on in Congress as we speak?
I think everybody right now is really trying to measure the extent of the victory. It was clearly a very significant victory for the Democratic Party and obviously for the president. Is this a demographic switch or not? Some in the Republican Party think it is, and that's why you saw yesterday, you saw Rubio and Hatch and McCain come out with immigration reform. But other people say, no, this is an anomaly.
There's a multitude of things that businesses need to be thinking about, both in terms of deductions for the business as well as the impact on the shareholders of an increase in tax rates. Everybody's probably seen plenty of media coverage of the increase in rates, and I think it's helpful to take those rates one at a time. So let's talk about the increase in ordinary income rate.
I'm talking to a lot of business owners, particularly the ones at the C Corp level and the S Corp level. The concern is, are we going to be in a recession next year? If this fiscal cliff hits, so I'm holding back on my capital expenditures, I'm holding back on my hiring until we have some clarity here. And in addition, when you tie that into the Affordable Care Act, which we know many people, and Romney ran on the platform, I'm going to repeal it, it's pretty clear now that
it's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere.
No.
And probably one of the biggest ability that an employer has to work with that is the fact that you only pay penalties on your full-time employees, and only if you have more than 30 full-time employees. So a lot of employers are looking at that 30-hour-a-week threshold.
This may be the biggest change that I've seen since I've been practicing. There wasn't a lot of talk about the death tax, if you will, during the campaign. I think if you go back to the president's 2012 and 2013 budget suggestions, he's at an exemption of $3.5 to $4 million on the estate tax side. This year you have $5.1 million per spouse, if you will, so you can shield up to $10 million. I think it's clear that's going away.
Everyone's reading the papers today. It's not certain whether or not we're going to reach a resolution in this lame duck session. Will we fall into where the fiscal cliff will in fact happen? These tax cuts, Bush tax cuts will expire, and we'll be addressing this next year. Possibly the idea of kicking the can down the road. What does that mean, and the uncertainty it means for business, and the impact in general, what it means for our economy.